No,
I was
that
gonna say that's a lot of Tabasco.
this was
Just like a novelty gift.
yeah, it was the underwear came in, and it serves as a piggy bank as well.
Let's check that out here now.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
that-
Here.
This will be your thing, you know? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
interesting.
Oh, by the way, this is the thread I started. So
Nice.
yeah, we're live. Mark Merlot in the building.
What's up? What's up? I actually like this.
Yeah. Well, because I need coins for the laundry downstairs.
You have to. Oh.
Yeah, that's coin. Did you notice that?
I was
The
looking
coin?
at that because I was wondering if they just got that aftermarket and just disabled it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're wow, they're charging you for the laundry?
Yeah. $2.
Really?
Two.
You see,
Yeah.
I was gonna say the mic was a little.
That was good.
How do I turn you up here?
Me.
I feel like you're coming in just a little faint.
That's all. I guess I can turn myself up there, but it's okay because like my levels here are like really good. But if you wanted to turn your headphone up, turn up that number 3rd one, and then you'll probably hear me a lot better. Check. Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I loud?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
You're really good. I had to turn yours down a little bit, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, well, that's why I went to the bank and I got the
$10,
rolls.
$10 rolls.
Yeah, because it's $2 for the washer, $2.25 if you want to do a large load. It's kind of bullshit a little bit. And then it's $1.50 to dry. So right there, you're talking about $3.75.
Damn, that's kind of hoe, man.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, but that is what it is. An apartment.
It would be nice then if they had a couple more than down there.
Yeah.
'Cause Not only do you have
Yeah.
one, they're also charging you 2.
Yeah,
That probably though keeps people from overusing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, see that's
Especially with me, because I washed that when I was living at home. I was washing that ghee after every time I. Oh, do you are you able to?
it. Just
'cause
felt
I know that
it
thing
felt like it kept slipping on me.
It
So I'm
was slipping. I'm sorry about that.
I like to hold it too though.
Do you? Yeah,
I like to hold it.
yeah.
Speaking of holding stuff, how do you hold your cigar?
Dude, I hold it like this, so it comes in like what's
Put
here.
There you go.
I hold it. I
Ah,
hold it
dang.
like that.
Let me tell you something about that way. So you hold it like that, huh? Like that.
Yeah, I hold it like that. So for people who can't see us, I hold it in between the pointer finger and the middle finger.
I would almost say like an
that.
eagle claw. Like you were making like a claw
Yeah,
around
yeah.
like you were making a claw around a Sharpie.
Yes, yeah.
So
How do you hold it?
I usually just like 3-finger gangster like that.
Yeah,
Or 3 fingers on top, thumb on bottom.
yeah.
I don't know how. Your YouTube recommendation stuff always throws some weird stuff out there. So they had this one YouTube recommendation for me. It was like a 2-minute video, and it was like, how to hold a cigar like a boss. I was like, okay, I gotta click on this. And this guy could be totally blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah.
But he's like, yo, there's 3 ways to hold a cigar, 2 ways for a guy. He's like, yo. And he's like, yo, I'm not going to say who this guy's name is. And he sounded straight out of like Jersey or Brooklyn or something, like deep Italian. He's like, yo, I know some from real gangsters taught me how to hold a cigar. And he's like, if you hold it the traditional way, like you might smoke a cigarette or something like that. Yeah. Yes, that traditional cigarette smoking way. That's only for females.
Okay.
If you're male, you do that 3-finger on top, thumb on bottom. Or you do that what we talked about, that eagle claw.
Okay. Yeah.
Anybody else he sees like, don't be smoking it like underhand. Or,
Yeah. I have seen guys do the underhand like this.
It's I'm glad you're. Wow, I like that eagle. It looks really good, man.
You know where I saw the eagle claw was in the interview with Michael Jordan on Cigar Aficionado.
Yeah.
I forget the guy who's the editor in chief of Cigar. Have you seen that video?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I think you sent me that.
Oh yeah, I might have sent you that.
Yeah.
But in that video, when they light up, that's how Jordan held his cigar, and I was like, oh, that's how I'm gonna hold my cigar.
That's like what Arnold says. It's all about looking cool.
Yeah,
It really is.
it really is. I agree with you. I want to show you. This is what I had last night.
Oh, here we go.
I had a Perdomo Churchill. The gauge was a little bit bigger than. It was a little bit bigger than what I usually smoke, but that's the wrapper right there. And it was
It's nice.
it was strong. And it was light too. So it kind of hit me and I was like, well, holy shit. Like I feel really good right now.
You can. I can.
You can still smell it?
Wow. That wrapper.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was picking
Yeah.
up something. Wow. Yeah. I'm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good tobacco.
It was strong and it wasn't that dark. Like
No.
that's what kind of surprised me about it.
What got you to smoke it? What sparked your interest?
I reached for the Padron
Oh,
first
yeah.
because I love that's my favorite Padron, just Churchill. But this one I saw the wrapper and I was like, you know what? Padron and this one's Perdomo. It kind of sounds the same. I was like,
The rapper sold you. It's all about
yeah.
the good looking rapper always sells it.
Oh yeah.
Like the New World's got a great looking rapper. Outstanding.
Oh, I'm not
The
familiar.
My Fathers are good rappers too.
That's what Jake had last night.
Did he?
Yeah.
You know which one he had?
Oh man. I mean, if it sounds like we're going there tonight, I'll show you. I forget the brand. I forget which one specifically. He said he really liked it though. Said it was very strong.
Yeah.
Very strong.
What I had? Remember what I had last time?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't a huge fan of it. Like
The box press?
No. I didn't have a My Father. I had God. If I saw it, I'd recognize it. It was something a little different, and very few times I'm like, yo. Like every time I smoke a Stoke, I'm liking it. Wasn't in love with that Stoke.
Yeah.
Very mild, not too flavorful at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just not even like earthy, just very bland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one you had last time with me, you had a long one.
Did I have a long?
You
one?
had, yeah, it was. I don't know what they call the one after.
the Churchill cut. It's not Toro. Like a Grande. I think it might be Grande.
Oh, Grande. Yeah.
Because Churchill is, I think, just about the standard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because Churchill is the longest of the standard. Then the one longer is the Grande. That's like an 8-inch cigar or something like that, or maybe 7. I don't know. I guess they're doing my more homework on that.
I know. I know you've seen. I think I sent, or you sent me, or one of us sent each
sizes,
the
cuts,
size chart,
like the torpedo
with
and
the
all that.
gauge too
Yeah.
on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you want a water, by the way?
I'm all right.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a water. Keep talking though.
Keep talking. Is that spring water?
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah. From Fresh Time
Whoa.
Marketplace.
Whoa. I guess tap's not good enough for you, Chris.
No. There was one of my coworkers was just giving me shit about having, because I pack like 4 water bottles.
Sorry to cut you off. Does
No,
my gum
it's-
chewing is my gum chewing kind of annoying?
No.
All right.
Chew your gum.
All right. I was
Do you want-
wondering. I was wondering that because I had gum in my mouth. I was like, I wonder if that's sounding annoying.
Mark, your breathing's annoying. Stop breathing.
It probably is.
No, do you want some? I got that gum that you like too. I got that gum you like.
I'm sure I'll break into that gum. I feel like I just put this piece in. It's still pretty fresh. You get that that cinnamon all natural gum.
Yeah,
That's good stuff, man.
God, what's it called again? Simply?
Where do you get that? You don't get that? Is it from Fresh Time? I've never seen it at Fresh Time.
No, I bought that at Whole Foods.
All right.
But they do have it at Vitamin World.
All right.
The one 8 Mile Haggerty. Yeah.
I'm going there tomorrow, actually.
They have some there. The cinnamon one's my favorite. The ginger one's okay. but cinnamon one.
I haven't been to Whole Foods in a minute.
I don't go there anymore because, I mean, Fresh Time's right here.
Yeah. I used to go there all the time. Now that I'm not working at Eastern as much.
Oh, that's right. Because
Yeah,
it was
well,
one that washed.
It's
Yeah.
That's the one I go to, the one off Washtenaw there.
Yeah.
That's really close to the expressway.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? That's in the complex of I want to say there's like a bookstore in that complex. I don't know.
Yes, Barnes and Noble.
Is there a Barnes and Noble in that
Yep.
complex?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a Chipotle around there.
Yeah. Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle. There's
That's
a Denny's
what my
across.
mom
There's a
calls it.
Denny's across the road. Yeah. That's a big store.
That Whole Foods?
That Whole Foods in Ann
Yeah.
Arbor.
Yeah.
Well, you think
That one is really big.
where's the Whole Foods you were going?
West Bloomfield.
All right. You think about it. I bet you that one in Ann Arbor, because that's the Ann Arbor one. I bet you that's always packed.
Yeah. I've only been there a handful of times because it's a slightly further away.
Yeah.
So,
You got a really nice deli section. When I say deli,
really?
not like deli meat, just like sometimes like
like soups and salad. Or,
yeah, kind of like I should say food bar.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you go in the morning, they got scrambled eggs, hash browns, all like really good breakfast foods, natural, whole food, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then for like lunch and stuff, you can always get like a good chicken dish. They always have fresh vegetables, usually broccoli, spinach. You can get some kind of whatever with it. They got it going on there.
Oh, yeah.
They got it going on.
The West Bloomfield one has the same thing.
I'm sure it's probably the same stuff.
Fresh cut olives.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I know you love the
I do love my
black olives or green olives.
all olives.
Yeah.
If I had to choose
Yeah.
one, we're talking unpitted green olives.
Yeah, unpitted.
I'll go the greens.
Really? Because I go black.
It's tough. I mean, the black is standard issue. It's great, standard issue.
Yeah.
But sometimes them greens be hitting it the right way.
Yeah.
The black standard.
Oh
issue.
yeah. Well, I've got some olive oil here if you want some.
Not the same as olives, Chris.
Yeah. That's fair to say.
Not gonna eat. Let's freeze that olive oil and have ice cubes of it.
I do, but I like the taste of olive oil.
I do too. I do.
Like that's what I use, like in cooking, like eggs. I'll do scrambled eggs.
What's your cooking oil of choice?
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Or I do use that avocado oil. Or I just go butter. Grass-fed butter.
Butter solid.
Yeah. Able to withstand the high heat.
What about coconut oil?
I do not use coconut oil.
Because that high heat.
Yeah.
That's why.
But like that one I have in here is the refined one.
You show me that, yeah.
So they say you're able to cook at higher temperatures with it.
Yeah, when I was kind of experimenting with oils, like I have coconut oil always on hand, but I kind of put them more like on toast and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Olive oil is my favorite to cook with by far.
Yes. Yeah,
Definitely
I like
olive
olive oil.
You ever try canola oil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's cheaper, but I stick with olive.
I don't know what canola. Is that a plant?
I don't know either. Canola. I think it comes. I don't think it comes from a nut. No, it probably comes from some kind of seed.
Yeah. I don't use that. You know what I really messed with for a while was sunflower oil.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, it really was good. You're able to use it in high heat. Doesn't really taste like anything, to be honest.
Yeah, olive oil gives stuff a nice taste.
It does.
I mess with the olive oil.
Yeah, extra virgin.
Extra virgin.
Cold pressed.
And actually, it's funny you mentioned avocado oil because I didn't actually buy the actual oil, but I went to Fresh Time and they had a canister, like a Pam canister, but it was olive or avocado oil.
Mm-hmm.
And I was experimenting with that some. Gives it a good taste.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge avocado guy.
I know you told me that. I had an avocado for dinner.
I have no problem with avocados. I don't understand the rage. I feel like women love. There's not a woman I haven't met who doesn't love avocados.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like guacamole. Okay, but I don't really consider guacamole.
It is a little different.
It's especially too if it's like super processed, super sodium, loaded with God knows what.
Yeah.
It's I mean, fresh guacamole. Okay, that's different. I like but yeah, there's a fine line. Like if it's guacamole from a jar, it's probably like Tostitos guacamole that's been injected with God knows what kind of trans fat.
Monosodium glutamate.
Yeah.
Avocados are great though, man.
Avocados are great and they're tasty, but I think they're a little overrated.
Wow.
Am I in the minority on that one?
Maybe.
I'm not saying. I'm saying they're good.
Yeah.
Like it's the problem is like so much. Just like anything in life, when people like me make these statements, they think they're like, "Oh, you hate avocados." No, I like avocados. I enjoy avocados. But everyone's like, "Yo, if I don't have 2 avocados a day, I'm gonna die." It's like a crack cocaine.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
I'm
it's
sure.
avocado.
I'm sure you've heard like the success, like the weight loss success stories is like, oh, I lost 20 pounds by just eating fucking 3 avocados a day. It's like, okay, that's all you ate.
That's like 600 calories.
That would be a lot. I think like 1 avocado they say is like 200.
That's what I would have put it at. It's lots of fat in there. So
yeah, lots of fat, fiber,
fibrous. It's probably got a fairly decent protein complex for.
Yeah, I'd say like 5.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Over under 5. Yeah.
What is an avocado considered a seed?
Fruit.
Is it a fruit? Well, yeah, it's got the seed in the middle.
It's got the huge ass. Which actually, I was reading an article. You can use that seed. People do use that seed for stuff.
It's like as a tool. What? Just to knock like that? That seed is so,
for like a paperweight.
Those are the avocado seeds are the most bulletproof seeds I've ever seen. They just started incorporating that into like Kevlar and stuff.
Well, I've seen people, they take like a cheese grater and they just shave it down. And apparently you can, it's toss it in like, yeah, that's what they say.
God, those things are rock solid.
They are.
I can't imagine those tasting good.
They are. That's, I've never had one. One of these days I'd like to. Or you could just plant your own avocado tree.
You could. That's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't work here. Dude, I know what you mean, though. Going back, I wanted to say this because going back to what you were saying, they're a little overrated. And I do feel like a couple years ago, or however many years ago, there was this big push.
They peaked. They peaked.
Like the market was flooded. Like avocados from Mexico.
Yeah.
Like all the advertising.
The second we, God, the advertising's so damn good. Because every time I say avocado, that's why I want to sing that song.
Avocados from Mexico.
Yeah, the advertising worked.
And dude, like, I know what you mean. Like, there was too much of like a push for it.
It was the trendy food. Almonds were the trendy food at one time. Salmon. Anything healthy's I think at one point been the trendy food.
Like right now, what's really trendy is like, would you say hemp? Like hemp stuff?
CBD oil, hemp, all that stuff is really trendy right now.
Yeah, actually, this is when I was at my grandma's house today.
You got some CBD oil?
No. Oh fuck! It's in the fridge. No, hemp seeds.
Hemp seeds.
Just like straight up shelled. They're really tiny, and you can just eat a scoop of them. Very good for you. You got complete amino acid profile.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's good stuff though.
Yeah.
You gotta get in that CBD oil. It's all the rage these days.
Oh, there's a guy at jiu-jitsu.
You ever use it?
I've never used it, but he was telling me that he had like a little like sore on his arm, and he had the rolling stick, which apparently, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
He put it on his arm. He woke up the next day and his arm was fine. He's like, dude, I love this stuff now.
I've been experimenting with the CBD oil probably for let's call it at least summer. Probably more than that. Probably going back to the end of last year. First of all, I've never actually used the supplements. I've never actually used the oil.
Okay.
Like the muscle rubs or the lotions or any of that.
Never
actually used that. Because Fresh Time, they had a little, probably back around, probably going back about a half a year. Let's call it October, November ish. They had some kind of like, they usually have like every once in a while like a display set up with like free stuff, and they had they had some rep there giving out like CBD supplements and gummies and whatnot. And so I got some suckers, 10 milligrams of CBD. Tried them out. I think not bad.
Like a Ricola, kind of like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I definitely do not take CBD supplements regularly. I've probably only done them for about I've only did it for about like an actual week.
Okay.
Just in like the homework and research too, like that. First and foremost, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, the supplements aren't cheap. Second, too, I think your body built a tolerance to that stuff quick too. That's why I kind of just like to, if I need every once in a while, if I beat myself up in the gym or I did something weird, maybe I'll cycle that for 3 to 5 days or something like that, or a weekend.
Yeah.
If I feel like I need it. So I've done that about twice.
Okay.
In the last half year with the CBDs, and I just in my little dip, I think it has some relaxative properties. I think maybe it doesn't hurt sleep at all. I think
yeah.
I'm more of a tart cherry fan than sleep though. I take tart cherry every day.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Big fan of that. I mean, I don't know. I think CBD oil and the CBD supplements I can speak for. I think they work, but I don't think they're this magic pill by no means. I think if you have minor aches and pains, muscle cramping, stuff like that, the ins and outs of working out. I think it's not something though I feel like I'd want to take every day. I think your body would build a tolerance to that stuff very fast. That's kind of what I felt too. The second time I took it, where I really screwed up my shoulder, and I was like, I felt the pain was dulling, but I felt I needed a substantial amount more of the milligrams.
Okay.
Just in that second time around.
Yeah. I've never had it. I'd like to try it someday, though.
There's probably two, because the first time I took it too, there was probably a big placebo at play. Because
sure.
It was like, I'm taking CBD oil or CBD supplement. I should stop saying oil, supplements. Yeah. And probably the placebo probably was because you're actively thinking this is going to help me. Then the second time, since it wasn't novelty, it wasn't new to me. I was like, oh, wow, the placebo probably just wasn't there for me. So I think that's a big part of CBD too, a little bit. It's a little taboo because it's obviously always going to be the whole weed aspect.
Yes.
It's doesn't get you high or nothing like that. Well, it's not THC. So,
no THC.
I think there's actually micro traces of THC, like 0.03%.
Oh, okay.
There is micro traces because you still have to be over 18 to get, or maybe even 21. I don't know, but it's
okay.
at Fresh Time you do have to get the manager. It's behind a key lock glass thing in the supplement section. So like I wasn't ID'd or nothing, but it makes me think you probably have to be 18 or 21.
Yeah. Okay.
So, just because of the trace amount of THC.
Yeah. Well, have you ever had hemp milk?
No.
They actually label it right on there 0% THC.
Yeah.
Because you can't have fucking 5-year-old Johnny mixing his fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch with 5% THC.
Yo, Johnny.
Mommy.
You went through 5 gallons of hemp milk this fucking week.
Johnny, you're going to be late for school.
Johnny, you've been going through hemp milk like crazy lately. You've been drinking a lot of hemp milk and listening to a lot of Fish CDs.
Mom, I did it. I did the maze on the back of the box. Johnny, you did it 10 days ago.
Johnny, it was 10 days ago.
Oh, not to switch subjects.
Oh, yeah.
But I took a walk over here.
I took a walk in Ibiza.
No, dude, I took a walk over.
In Ibiza?
No, right over here by the elementary school, and
Chris.
there was a big ass hawk.
Chris, why are you walking around elementary schools?
It was the parking lot next to it. Not,
Chris, why are you walking around little kids?
I am not, dude.
How big was this hawk?
It was big. It was fucking massive, and it was.
Say words, son.
I mean, I don't know a height, like, because hawks aren't that tall, so they're like 3 feet.
How close would you say you were to it?
Where I was in the parking lot. Then there was like one of those like retention, like rivers flowing into the sewer.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like constant flowing water. Across from that was a huge tree, and it was up at one of the branches of the tree. So I was decently close.
Oh, so you actually saw it on it perched on a branch. You saw,
Yeah.
Because the only time I've seen a hawk is actually 300 feet. I don't even know.
Oh yeah. And I think it's got a nest over there because
Badass.
I've seen a big ass like pile of branches in the tree, but it was up there because it was hunting.
There's
They-
some dead.
There's
some dead
beavers.
animals. No shit.
There's beavers in that retention pond there. I saw them kind of swimming around, and I thought it was going for the beavers because it was looking down there, but it's actually swooped down. I saw it go from the branch, swoop down, and
You saw this all in real time.
yeah.
How awesome was it?
It was really cool. It swooped down, not in the water. It swooped down in the grass, and it just. And I don't know what it got, like maybe like a little mouse or something, but
You got something though?
it got. I don't know. I didn't get close enough to see because when I started walking closer to it, it just picked up and flew off. It probably didn't get something because it would have gone in a tree and probably ate it right away. Instead, it just flew up into the sky, and it was cool though. It literally.
How did its presence feel? Whenever you're around animals like a buck or a hawk or something,
Yeah.
it's like it's we're around squirrels and deer all day, but you start to get to the other side though. It's like whoa,
It felt
it was cool.
like ultra like. It was really cool.
You
it was
felt
like
its presence though.
it was like ultra like focused.
Yeah.
Like it saw something. It was hunting in the grass, and the sound it made too, Mark, was like it was just so like
It's powerful.
yeah. Just swooped right down. It was really cool. As a side story,
No, I like it.
because
The
we were
closest-
talking about the eagle claw earlier, holding a cigar.
and that's how you should smoke a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
The closest I ever got to it wasn't this must have been a falcon. Do we have falcons in Michigan? Because I've seen enough.
I think so.
I've seen enough hawks where this wasn't a hawk.
Falcons are smaller.
This, it was in our subdivision. This was probably 10 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
It was in our subdivision, and my mom. It was over the summertime. It's probably sometime when I was like probably more than 10 years ago, because I was probably just a young high schooler. That sounds about right.
A young lad.
I was a young lad, and it was in our subdivision. We have a park bench on one of our cul-de-sac divider things. If that makes sense,
bench?
huh?
You got a park bench?
Well, okay, like in our subdivision, leading out to a 7 mile through the back way,
Yeah.
you make this turn, and it turns right at a cul-de-sac. Or when I say cul-de-sac, you know what a cul-de-sac is.
Yeah.
So, but like
yeah.
those cul-de-sac like medians that they're circular,
Yes.
20 yards by 20 yards.
Okay.
And someone just kind of threw like an old wooden park bench on there, probably
Okay.
a long time ago. But
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
my mom comes home. She's like, "Hey guys, hop in the car real quick. You got to see this." So we drive quarter mile out the back of the sub,
Yeah.
and on the park bench, and so we're 5 yards from this thing, in the car. It's a falcon perched on it, and like I said, the bird size. I mean, it was probably a foot tall, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, biggest bird I've ever seen in close. I mean, it was probably 10-pound
Yeah.
bird. I don't know how. I mean, it would destroy a pigeon or anything. I mean, it was
Yeah.
huge.
Oh, yeah.
For a bird. But the thing what I remember the most though was the talons
Yeah.
The claws on that thing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That thing it's a falcon, so it's not small, but it's still not a big bird. But its claws are probably close to the size of our hands. That's exaggerated, but you understand what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, those things could easily pick up a squirrel. Probably even, honestly, I don't know if it could. I don't know if it's strong enough, but I think would fuck up a raccoon or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it could pick up something that heavy, but I was like, holy shit, dude. Just imagine like a fully grown eagle or something.
Yeah.
That would fuck you up.
Well, it would. There are eagles, South America or Africa. It's called Harpy's eagle, and they hunt chimps. Big eagle. They say the biggest eagle in the world is the golden eagle as far as weight.
How much does it weigh?
Like 30 pounds. But if you think about it, think about 30 pounds in
What's
the air.
the wingspan on that thing? Like 6 feet-ish?
Yeah, probably.
Because I've heard that some eagles can go a wingspan like taller than like humans.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking...
Probably bigger than my hands. Like
Yeah.
But the biggest...
It's like a pterodactyl. That's like, if an eagle got into here, oh my God, just start tearing everything off.
Dude.
If it got into your house, what do you do?
Dude, that's literally its bird
American.
cage now.
It's American. It's like, yo, my goddamn eagle in my house.
Yeah.
It's going to tear everything apart.
You know the biggest wingspan in modern times, like
For like a human?
for a bird,
No idea.
albatross.
I could see it.
Yeah, they say it's got like up to like a 10-foot wingspan, and that's a little bird. 10 feet though. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All I know about albatross is my golf game.
Yeah. Is that where you get on a par 5? It's a 2.
Yes.
2 on a par 5.
Yes. I would actually say it's more impressive than a hole in one.
No. You know what's? I'm glad you said that, because Joe Rogan, when he had Ron White on,
Even though it's from a value standpoint, it's the exact same.
yeah.
But yeah, continue on that though. Yeah.
Ron White apparently is a big golfer.
All right.
I never knew that, but he was talking about like an albatross, and he was saying like
It's so unbelievably rare.
yes, because it means you had to have probably hit at least a 300-yard drive.
You
at
need.
least.
I mean, if you're playing from the tips or the pros, like if
Yeah.
if you're not playing from anything like the women's or the seniors or the 1-ups, yeah, you gotta smoke your drive,
and then you gotta still hit it like 250 yards in the fucking hole.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude.
your shortest par 5 from the tips, even on it's still gonna be about 520 yards,
Yeah.
530, like in that range. So like,
Yeah.
you need 2 shots over 200. Yeah, I mean you need a drive. You don't need you need a drive 270, 280. And then if you can hit your 3, that's the thing too. Like, think about that 3-wood shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a 3-wood, and you need the loft. You need
the proper
aim.
green too. Like there's so many holes too that you just can't do that on, because the roll you're gonna get off that wood. The pin placement's got to be right. You can't have no traps above the green. Nothing like that. That's a hard shot.
Do they also call it a double eagle?
I've heard that too. I think actually, I don't know if albatross has any like validity to it, but I mean, obviously birdie's birdie, eagle's eagle. Maybe it was just someone like, oh, hey, we got to think of something bigger.
Yeah.
Albatross. I think
What's better than
I think
an eagle?
professional golfers kind of just referred to as a double eagle.
Yeah.
But I call it albatross.
And then a hole in one's an ace.
The ace. Today.
Ace. That Veronica.
Or you could call it an albatross. Double eagle.
The hole in one?
Yeah.
A double albatross?
Well, a hole in one is still -2 like an albatross.
Yeah.
So you could call it technically, I just got a double eagle on this hole. No, you just got a hole in one. Double eagle.
Mercy. Ah, God bless. So that's 35 minutes right there.
Yeah, what you thinking?
Ah,
Is it time?
should
I think it's time.
should we do the cigar lounge? Should I smoke tonight?
It's however you feel.
God.
It's however you feel.
I definitely I'd like to go with you, but
Let me,
like I said,
Let me. I actually. You might. I gotta get this guy a quick call back for Monday. This one jump with a home inspection.
yeah,
So he'll come in. So might if I go outside, take that call real quick, and
yeah. Well, we could wrap this up.
we'll wrap it up then.
Yeah,
It's a good time to wrap it up. A
yeah.
quickie. A quickie.
This was quick. Yeah,
quickie.
kind of impromptu.
Wow,
but
just impromptu.
yeah, I like your Oklahoma sweatshirt.
Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Speaking of that, Texas Tech moving on to the Final Four.
Good for them. Michigan.
That's what I said. Like,
Yeah.
the team that beats you want them to move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for them.
Good for them. And on that note, this is The Thread. Mark Merlot, thanks again.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon.
Hell yeah.